Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bluegrass Sports Nation here on Saturday afternoon. The only thing better than Friday night lights is all-day Saturday football, and it's not very often you get to play high school football on Saturday, Evan Miller. We're back after a weather delay last night.
Yeah, Rob, this poses a very interesting situation for both teams. Rarely do you ever get to play one quarter of football and then get to go home that night and watch film, come back the next day and play the rest of that game.
Yeah, so a short turnaround, opportunity to go back and watch film, like you said, and look at mistakes and correct mistakes and look at what you did right and come back into the respected locker rooms early this morning and maybe talk about it and work on it on the field and be able to get a quick turnaround and see how you do. Usually it's a week-long process to try and improve and get better. And so hopefully both of these teams have went back. And we know they have. We know they've been in the locker room and they've been in the film room and analyzing what they did wrong and what they need to correct. Coming back in here today, so many games pushed back to today. Number of games in the mountains that got moved to tonight and this afternoon. And just lucky to be here in Irvine at Hoover Field to finish up the Bobcats and the Engineers. Bobcats currently up 36-12 with 6:01 left in the second quarter of this game. So it's going to be interesting to see which team corrects those mistakes.
Definitely, Rob. We've said that both teams have an advantage in this. The Bobcats had a few stumbles on defense last night, a lot of penalties. Let's see if they kind of gain their composure back coming in here tonight. And Estill County, let's see if on defense, if they're able to find an answer for Eli Thomas and the rest of the Bobcat offense.
Like we said, and a lot of fans may say, what are you talking about? The Bobcats don't have many mistakes to work on, but there's so many penalties coming on the defensive side of the ball for the Bobcats last night, really setting up the Engineers in scoring position deep in the red zone in a lot of those instances and allowing Estill County to get it on the 5-yard line a couple of times to get it into the end zone. So, like you said, it's going to be a big game for Estill County to correct what they need to on the running game, trying to shut down Breathitt's running game. And it's going to be a chance for the Bobcats to come out and show if they can play disciplined on defense. So with 3:33 left here before we kick this one off, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation, bring you the Engineers and the Bobcats.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, high school football fans. We are back from Hoover and Eastfield, 6:01 on the clock to finish up the first half of this game. Continuation from last night's weather delay here in Irvine, Kentucky. The Bobcats will kick this one off, and Evan and I were just talking about that. Really, I would take it as a disadvantage because Estill County had the ball on the 40-yard line and were, working down the field offensively, but the Bobcats kick this one off. Burton kicks it back to the 20, and it's caught by the Engineers, and he'll bring it up to about the 40-yard line. A good return by the Engineers, and they will bring up this first down, Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down from the 40 with 5:55 now on the clock.
Yeah, Rob, that's a really interesting situation because now after that kickoff, Estill County's 20 yards where would they have started if we had just continued play last night.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Engineers get set, 2 receivers each side, same set that they ran so much last night. Manus to take the snap. Rain has settled in a little bit quick. Oh, he wanted to throw it, but he keeps it, and maybe a busted play. Looked like maybe the receiver wasn't ready for the screen pass.
Definitely, Rob. Looked like it could have been an RPO play rather than a screen or like an RPO screen type play. Looks like the quarterback should have just handed out the ball on that play.
Manus with a pickup of about 3 yards on that after he keeps it. So it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 43, ball on the left hash for the Engineers. 2 receivers each side. Carroll in the backfield behind Manus, takes the snap, looks, throws the screen pass, and they're going to call it incomplete as he made the diving catch into the turf. So that pass is incomplete, brings up 3rd down and 7 now for Manus and the Engineers.
Yeah, great athletic play by the receiver. Just got close to getting the catch, but just fell right under his arms and hit the ground.
I tell you what, that's really a 50-50 call. Some referees may have gave him that catch. It was really close.
Yeah.
5:17 on the clock. 2 receivers again each side from the left hash for Manus. He goes back to work, waits on the snap. Takes it, sits back, rolls out to the right, looks across the middle of the field. He'll throw it. He's got a man there, almost intercepted by Adam Spencer at midfield. And that pass goes incomplete, brings up 4th and 7. Change of guard on the field for the Engineers as they'll bring on the punt team.
Yeah, I think the Bobcats are going to come in with an attitude in this game. They put up a high score last night and maybe expected something similar to last year where Lewis County called the game after a rain delay, but we're here playing on Saturday, so they might look to run the score up a little bit, Rob.
Yeah, I think you're right. They were Estill with 24 points down, still elected to come back and finish this one off. The punt is going to roll back to the 23-yard line and be downed by the Engineers, and the Bobcats will take over with their first Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down of the afternoon.
Yeah, Rob, let's see if the Breathitt offense can come back out here like they were last night and just be absolutely dominant at the line of scrimmage and in every aspect of the game.
Really no stopping that run game early. Definitely. As we saw Thomas and Gibson just continue to carry the load for the Bobcats, even though the passing game, getting the ball into the end zone, we watched Thomas and Gibson able to move the ball all over the field last night, and the first handoff goes to Thomas up inside. He'll battle forward. Looked like up to about the 25, I believe.
Yeah, a good maybe 2 to 3 yard game by Thomas. Of course, this is going to be a little bit of a nastier game where we got some rain, Rob.
Yeah, we still had some rain falling right at the beginning of the game. It's settled off now. Give again to Thomas right up inside. Same play, look like. He'll drive it forward another 3-4 yards.
Bobcats looking to establish the run today like they did yesterday.
Looks like it's up to about the 29-yard line. Holland ready to take the snap. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers both sides. Holland going to roll out to his right. He's going to keep it. He's up to the 35, and he goes down just shy of the 40.
Some great blocking on that play, Rob. player I'd like to point out is number 9, Jaden Gibson. Absolutely just dominating his block on that play to allow Holland to roll out and get the first down.
Offense gets set quick for the Bobcats. Trips to the left now for the Cats. Combs, the single receiver to the right. Gibson up to the 45 on that run. First handoff to Gibson of the night, and he's successful.
Bobcats are looking like they want to pound the ball all game, Rob. They're not shying away from the run game at all.
Moves it up to about the 44. Quick speed, too. That pace has been nonstop. Keeper by Holland, and he's still on his feet, but he's brought down by a couple defenders as he tried to make the cutback. So a loss of about 2 yards on that play.
Yeah, that could be a play that maybe studs the momentum the Bobcats have got in this drive. Let's see how they face that adversity with this play, Rob.
They bring up 3rd and 7 now. 3:18 on the clock. Ball on the 43-yard line. Holland takes a snap, sets back, looks, rolls to his left. He'll make the pass, throws across the field. Ball knocked loose, almost intercepted, but it'll be deflected out of bounds and incomplete.
Yeah, as we were saying, maybe that little 2-yard loss really affected the momentum the Bobcats had going into that play. Big choice for the Bobcats right now, as it's 4th and about medium. It looks like they'll look to bring the punt team out, Rob.
Yeah, 4th and 6, ball on the 42 now, so they're going to bring the punt team out for the Cats, and Wyatt Spencer will be back to kick this one for the Bobcats with 3:04 on the clock. Reminder, fans, that due to the continuation of the game and with the minutes that were on the clock when we started, it will be a shortened halftime, so we won't have a very long halftime period when we get to the half. Spencer with the kick. Nice punt. Going to be fair caught back around the 27, 28-yard line.
Okay, Rob. Now, what I'll be interested to see right now is how the Breathitt defense comes out. Of course, last night they gave up a lot of penalty yards, almost allowed the Engineers to stay in the game. Let's see if they've made some adjustments since last night.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to spot it at the 29. Yeah, they're going to set it down at the 29-yard line. Center field alignment for the Engineers on their Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down on their second offensive series. Like you said, Evan, let's see if they've made some adjustments. 2 receivers each side. Manus takes the snap. Quick screen pass again, and tackle made. I think that was Burton.
Yeah, had a few more Bobcats come in and help clean up after the fact.
So Burton right there to make the tackle, right back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play to be 2nd down and 10. Ball from the 29. .228 on the clock. 36-12 still your score. 2 receivers each side for Manus. Carroll back behind him. Takes the snap, sets, quick throw, screen play other side, and it'll be caught. I think that's Mans, and he's rode out of bounds.
Jagger Burton on the tackle.
Yeah, maybe the 36 when he's out of bounds.
Decent game by the Engineers. Looks like they were getting that screen game going real early in this second quarter of play, Rob.
Quick pass over to Mans that time, and he did a great job getting upfield, pick up of a few yards. It'll be 3rd and 2. Ball now on the 37-yard line. So they'll try to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to draw the defense off sides and can't. Smart, disciplined play by the defensive front of the Bobcats. Engineers set now. Carroll just to the left. Manus with the keeper, and he's met. And he might have picked up a yard.
Yeah.
I don't think he got the first.
It may depend on the spot, though, Rob.
Yeah. And they'll give him the first down, so they say he made it up to the 39.
Buckhorn Children and Family Services on the keeper for Manus. Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the keeper for Manus.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll see a lot of those keepers tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Manus is a good runner. Leading rusher for the Engineers. 2 receivers each side again in this set. Carroll steps up to the right side of Manus, takes a snap. He's going to throw across the middle, and it's incomplete.
Good coverage by the Bobcats in that play.
Good lengthy receiver there, too, number 14. I don't think we saw that is Chance East Rawlings, unable to make the catch, but he's a lengthy receiver. You think they may come back to him later?
You would think so, Rob.
1:43 now on the clock here before the halftime period.
Engineers offense seemed to pick it up this drive a bit, Rob. Let's see if the Breathitt defense can create an answer for it.
They've been successful through the air early. This time Manus is gonna keep it, and he's picks up about 3, maybe 4 yards. So Manus around the left side that time, the fake up inside to Carroll.
Smart decision by Manus on that play to read the defender, keep the ball, and get a decent amount of yards on the play, Rob.
Yeah, Manus is a smart quarterback, and that's like we talked about, second leading tackler on the team, leading scorer, leading rusher. So he packs a lot of the load for the Engineers.
We mentioned it a lot last week with Powell County. The option offense can be dangerous.
Yep. Manus sits back in the pocket, looks to throw, looking across the middle. He's going to roll out to his right. He's chased out of there by Carson Miller. Still got a couple defenders after him. He's back up to the 40 and going to be tackled out of bounds by Sawyer Hall.
Yeah, great play by the Bobcat defense to swarm Manus on a play. Great job. I think that was either number 21, Alex Strong, or number 25, Kylan Combs, who held him up, and Sawyer Hall came and cleaned up the tackle.
I thought he maybe got out of bounds, but they're going to get a timeout here by Estill. So we'll take a timeout with them here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back after this message.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
Thanks to those sponsors for helping us bring you the coverage of the Engineers and the Bobcats here on Saturday afternoon high school football. A little different than the Friday night lights. Happy to bring it to you here. 36-12, still your score. Manus and the Engineers going to work. Another keeper by Manus and tripped up by Adam Spencer.
Once again, Rob, looks like this play will depend on the spot.
I think he got it. He looks like he had enough forward progression, and they'll say first down. So another Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down for the Engineers as they continue to control the clock. Just 35 seconds left here before the half. So Manus gets set again. Receivers now stacked behind one another. Screenplay coming. Nice pass, but tackle for a loss there made by John Carter Holland.
Great play by John Carter Holland as he beats the stock block on the receiver and makes a great tackle.
So that'll stop the clock with 22 seconds. 36-12 your score. And the
Engineers called a timeout.
Engineers with another timeout, so we'll take it with them here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be back after this quick message.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home of the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management, sliding fee scale, and 340B drug pricing. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m., 487-9505, and Quantum Healthcare, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., 436-0711, or visit our webpage, KYMHA.
Welcome back, folks, to Hoover Needs Field as the Engineers are trying to drive the ball down the field in this last 22 seconds of the quarter, Rob.
Manus makes the short throw, and it's going to be caught by Carroll coming out of the backfield. He'll get it up to about the 50-yard line. So back to the initial line of scrimmage plus 1 yard as they hurry back to the line of scrimmage with only 8 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, clock's still running, Rob.
They'll try to get it snapped and get a play in. Gets the snap. Manus sits back.
Ooh.
Looks like Waylon Abner's lost a helmet. Manus chased out of there and going to be brought down by Braden Barnett. And that will bring the second quarter to a close As your score is still 36-12. Bobcats over the Engineers here from Estill County. And we will take a quick break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll be back.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home of the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management, sliding fee scale, and 340B drug pricing. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m., 487-9505, and Quantum Healthcare, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., 436-0711, or visit our webpage, kymha.com.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Folks, we told you not to go far. It will be a short halftime, and that's one of the shortest that I've been around for. About 3 minutes worth of break here. Nobody left the field. Both teams just gathered up on their respective sidelines, and we are almost back and set, ready for action. We want to say special thanks to our sponsors, Appalachian Regional Healthcare, ARH, More Health, More Care, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, serving the financial needs of Breathitt County, HCTC, where Hazard Community College and their success coaches will help you stay on the right path to success. Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply. Stop by and see them for all your electrical, plumbing, heating, along with septic and appliance parts. Jackson Medical Clinic. Come see them with new extended hours. And Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts. They'll keep you in the action. So, Evan, a real short halftime session. Not a lot of offense or defense for either team there in that short 6 minutes of that second quarter as we get back for the third here with the Bobcats kicking it off. It's going to get past one engineer and it's going to roll back, and Carroll is just going to dive on it up about the 11-yard line. So engineers dodge a bullet there as it touched one engineer, and it obviously got past Carroll, and he had to chase it down and cover it up.
Busted play by the engineers' special teams. Puts them in awful field position to start this drive. This is another chance for the engineers to maybe catch up with the Bobcats' lead this game and shorten it a bit, but looks like they'll have a tough time doing that this drive, Rob.
A rough field position starting back on the 11-yard line. Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down for the engineers coming from the right hash. 2 receivers each side once again for Manus as he gets set. He goes in the backfield to Carroll, and he's met after a pickup maybe of a yard.
Yeah. Looks like Estill's maybe going more towards a short game for this um, half as they go more towards screen game and run game. Let's see what. Huh. Huh. All right. Well, Manus is flanked by his running back to the left, 2 receivers on either side. Calls for the ball and keeps it. And we have a flag on the play. Looks like it might be in the area of a holding, Rob.
Yeah, flag coming out over on that from that sideline judge, and like you said, definitely in the area of a holding call. Looks like the referees are walking it back on the Engineers. So with 11:13 on the clock here in the third quarter, the Engineers will get it marched back to the 5-yard line. Ball over on the left hash.
Did you pick up the call on that play, Rob?
I didn't see it. I was guessing it was a holding call, but I didn't hear them announce it either.
Yeah, it's assumed to be a holding call when you see a big run like that, especially from the backfield where he was. The defender can try to get around an offensive lineman, just hang on to someone a little too much.
So the Engineers with their back to the end zone now. Manus takes a snap with 1 foot in the end zone, looks to throws short over to Carroll. And Burton, I believe, right there to make the tackle. Once again, Burton not fooled on any of those screen plays early here today, just playing great defense for the Cats, as we've seen him make a number of tackles on those short pass plays.
Yeah, Rob, great play by the young Bobcats.
So it's going to say ball on the 7, so pickup of 2 yards for the Engineers, and it'll move over to the right hash now. 3rd and 14 for Estill County. Manus takes the snap. Going to go down the sideline. He's got a man out there, but it goes incomplete, out of bounds.
Yeah, looks like he got pressured hard on that play, Rob. From the looks of it, it's like Sawyer Hall beat his man off the line and had almost a straight line to Manus. Of course, for any play caller, that would be a scary sight, seeing big Sawyer Hall running towards you.
You got 3 or 4, or maybe 5 guys that's going to be playing in on those front 3 for the Bobcats, and any of those guys, you don't want to see them coming at you with a head of steam if you're a quarterback looking to make a pass.
Definitely, Rob.
So Carroll back in the end zone to punt this one away for the Engineers. Looks like the Bobcats will possibly end up with good field position depending on where this one falls. The Engineers touched it there, I believe, around the 39.
Yeah, great field position for the Bobcats, but that was almost a very bad play for the Bobcats. You hate to see that in a punting situation where the ball hits a guy trying to go do some coverage.
So the punt covers almost 40 yards. They're going to spot it at the 37-yard line in Engineer territory. So the Bobcats with good field position. 2 receivers to the right for Holland. Gibson up at the blocking back. Thomas to the left. Give to Thomas. Makes one man miss back up inside, and he'll find an alley and make it up to the 30-yard line at midfield.
Bobcat offense starting to have some of those plays they had early on last night where they were getting some big yardages on inside runs, Rob.
Offensive line really doing their job for the Bobcats, is able to open up a hole for Thomas that time, and ball moves up just shy of the 30. Holland steps back, throws to the end zone. He's got a man back there, and it was Barker. Looks like we're going to have pass interference.
Yeah. Looks like there's maybe pass interference on the offense, though, Rob. Number 13, Austin Barker got a little too handsy with the defender.
Yep. Good ball by Holland, pointed right at the end zone. And looked like, we're going to get a pass interference call on the offense. So, like you said, Barker just a little bit too aggressive going after the ball. So that'll march it back for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Bobcats once again shoot themselves in the foot on their second down play, Rob. We've seen it earlier with the quarterback keeper where Holland was tackled about 2 yards back, and now they are in a second and very long situation.
So now the Bobcats back in their own territory now with 2nd and forever for the Cats. 2 receivers to the right, give to Thomas. He's got an opening, an alley on the sideline over to the 40 before he's drove out of bounds.
Yeah, Eli Thomas said he doesn't care about the penalty yard. He's going to make up most of it in one play.
Eli able to pick up a good chunk of change that time. So that'll move it up to the 39-yard line. Still 3rd and 12 for the Cats. Receivers trying to get set on that right side. 2 receivers also to the left. And we got a flag. The receivers were not set on that right side when the snap was made. So it's going to be offsides on the Bobcats.
Yeah, Bobcats looking a little undisciplined on the offensive side of the ball now, Rob. We saw a lot last night on defense, but now the offense has some cleaning up to do.
So the 5-yard penalty puts it back to the 49-yard line on the left hash. Bobcats get set.
3rd and long situation for the Cats.
Holland takes a snap, takes a look. Good block inside. Holland trying to get away. He does. He's going to roll out. He's right at the 50. Throws from the right side, and it'll go out of bounds. Incomplete, intended for John Carter Holland.
Another almost sluggish drive from the Bobcats, Rob. Let's see. Once again, we have a big choice for the Bobcats. They're past the 50-yard line. What will they elect to do now?
Well, you may come out and try to draw them off sides. Nope. I was thinking you might see if you could get a penalty and repeat it down, but it looks like a changing of the troops, so to speak, and the punt team will come out for the Bobcats. Wyatt Spencer will be back around the 42-yard line to punt this one away.
He's going to have pull out a very short punt here, Rob. A little too far, and it's in the end zone.
Yep. And a good kick as he aims it to the right. It'll fall over around the 26, 27-yard line and roll out of bounds around the 23, 24-yard line.
Good punt from the junior Bobcat.
So with 9:22 on the clock, the Estill County Engineers get another chance with the Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down from the 23-yard line. Ball on the left hash now. Manus comes out. 2 receivers to the right again. And Carroll in the backfield.
Bobcat defense played very well last drive, Rob. Let's see if they can reciprocate that.
Manus with the keeper, tackled from behind. I'm not sure who that was.
It's like just a whole host of Bobcats on the play, Rob.
See Waylon Abner coming out of there. Also
Sawyer Hall and Kobe
Burton. So once again, the keeper by Manus gets nowhere on that one. Ball going to stay at the 23-yard line. 8:50 now on the clock here in the third. Both of these teams looking for some offense here in this game. Short pass goes incomplete. Looked like he had it in his hands, and it just go out of bounds, incomplete.
That could be a common theme throughout this game. Is looks like there's still some rain out there. Ball gets slippery. Yeah. Pass game may not be too viable this game, Rob.
Yeah, you're right. It's hard to make those throws, and Estill County has been relying on that a lot. We've not seen the ball handed off to Carroll in the backfield very much. Manus has done the majority of the running for the Engineers here today. 2 receivers each side again, 1 in motion. Manus sits back, looks across the middle of the field. He's got a man open just out of his hands. He was open across the middle, but the pass goes through his hands incomplete, and that was Hunter Bingham, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 4th and 10 on the incomplete pass. And Estill County will come out with the punt team to kick it away to the Bobcats.
Yeah, Estill County is in a very unique situation here where they are, where they had that second chance that was granted them by the rain delay, where they could go and review film. But when you're down by this many points, it's hard to come back without the passing game.
24-point deficit for the Engineers when they started things out here today, and relying on the passing game on a wet field is hard. Nice kick by Carroll. Is going to fall back around the 45 and take an Engineer bounce back to the 37-yard line where to be downed. So the Bobcats will take over from the 37 with their Buckhorn Children's and Family Services. First down, and it'll be on the right hash as the offense will come back out and try to get something going this time. And no real shift in momentum. We've not seen either team make a move offensively, Evan. Either moving up and down the field or able to put any points on the board, either one.
Yeah, Rob. It looks like the Bobcats are going more towards the run game right now. Is in their Wildcat and the heavy set.
Yep. Wildcat comes out. Gibson looking for the snap. He'll take it, follow his blocking back up inside. And he's got a pickup up to about the 41, maybe the 42. So they'll spot it at the 42-yard line.
Most old school coaches would say 3 yards in the cloud of dust is a great play, Rob. And looks like the Bobcats are going to embrace that in this nasty weather.
A very important set for the Bobcats, too, is able to, that takes Holland out of the game, and Holland can go over and talk to his coach, maybe talk about a play, maybe something they need to work on. Here we go again. Gibson with a direct snap into Wildcat, and he'll follow Braden Barnett up into the hole, and looks like he's going to be up to about the 45.
Yeah, Rob, looks like so far this heavy set is working very well for the Bobcats.
Yeah, it seems like they're always able to get positive yards out of this set. And we got a quick timeout on the field by Breathitt County. We'll take it with them here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be back after this message.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wait a minute.
All right, we are back. 7:36 on the clock. 36-12, still your score. And looks like the Cats come back with Holland in the backfield, and he'll take the snap, give it to Thomas. Thomas drives forward up past the 50, maybe to the 49. And that'll be good for a Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Rob, if we go back to our keys to the game from yesterday, we said the Bobcats should establish the run early on, and looks like they're still keeping that theme going on here, Rob.
Yeah, well, that's one advantage you would look at on paper and on the field. The Bobcats over the Engineers at this point. Bobcats we've said it a lot of times, so many tools in the toolbox when it comes to the running game for Coach Moore and the Bobcats. Holland. Once again, 1 back each side. He'll sit back, looks to throw. He's got a man out there, and he's got him outran, and it's Thomas, I believe.
No, that's number 11.
Is that 11? Jason Combs on the reception. All I could see was the 1, but Combs with the catch, and he'll be out of bounds at the 6-yard line. So what a pitch and catch from Miles Holland to Jason Combs. Another Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down for the Cats as the passing game's working for them.
Yeah, Rob, looks like they wanted to maybe pull that after being in this heavy set for a while, make the Engineers commit to the run, and then pull out the pass.
Give this time in the backfield, and that's Barnett. Barnett lowers the shoulder, dives forward, and he's across the end zone line for the touchdown. That is your first Family Pharmacy touchdown. The Bobcats put another 6 points on the board. That'll make it 42-12 with 6:48 on the clock here in the third.
Yeah, Rob, looks like it took the Bobcats a little bit more time to get their rhythm going. Once again, as we said, this is a unique situation. You go home, get out of that game mindset, you got to come right back and get right back into it the day after. So, it might take a little bit more time for us to see some action like it did for this drive.
Well, I think they're getting warmed up after that big pass that they just completed to Combs. And now the run by Barnett with 6 more points on the board for the Cats, and the Spencer brothers onto the field to attempt the point after. The snap is there. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it's good for Wyatt Spencer. So they'll tack on another point for the Bobcats, and that'll make it 43-12 with 6:48 on the clock. We'll take it.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Thanks again to our sponsors, Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic. If you've been injured, give Dr. Howard a call. He can help you, whether it's automotive or workers' compensation. Here's the kick by Burton, a high, nice kick back to about the 17-yard line. Going to be handled back there by the engineers, and they'll bring it up to about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, Rob. Bobcat defenses look very good in their drives out here. Let's see if they can keep that going this drive, Rob.
Except that was Bingham on the return. And yes, like you said, the defense so far has played a lot more discipline than last night and been successful at holding Estill County with only a few pass plays and some punts. So let's see if we can get another win for the Bobcats defensively during this series. 2 receivers each side for Manus. And Bobcats showing blitz, screen play, and Spencer there to make a great tackle. So once again, the screenplay just not getting any positive yards for the engineers, as that time Adam Spencer there to make the tackle.
Yeah, Rob. Usually you see a screen in a situation like that where there's a blitz, and usually a screen is used to beat that. But where the engineers have just ran it so many times, the Bobcats have just gotten used to seeing it.
Yep. Engineers check the call. Manus gets set to take the snap. 6:10 on the clock here in the third. 43-12 your score. Manus sits back, looks to throw. He's going to go across midfield. He's got a man back there, but he's overthrown. Incomplete, intended for Bingham. And so that'll bring up a 3rd and 12 from the 29-yard line for the engineers. Thanks again to Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts. Thanks to Jiffy Mart. Get in and out in a jiffy with gas, groceries, and a great meat department. And also Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bataville. 6:03 on the clock here in the third. The engineers battling offensively to make something happen. We got trips to the right. The first time we've seen that here today. They'll move Carroll up. Looks to go down the field. They'll throw across, and it's going to be knocked loose by Jason Combs. So it'll fall incomplete. So that's the first time we saw trips to the right. The receivers move out for the engineers, but that time the pass goes incomplete. Brings up 4th and 12 from the 29. And once again, the defense of Breathitt County holds and forces Estill County into a punting situation.
We're seeing something out of the Bobcat defense we really haven't seen a lot this year, and that's great coverage play, Rob.
Really good coverage play back here on the engineer wide receivers.
Now let's see what they can do on the punt return, Rob.
So Carroll waiting on the snap. He's back about the 20-yard line. He'll put the boot to it, and it'll sail back fair caught at the 41-yard line by Adam Spencer. So the Bobcats with another Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down from the 40. Thought it was going to be marked at the 41. Referee standing at the 42. We'll see where they spot it. It'll be spotted on the 42-yard line on the left hash. Offense back on the field for the Cats. Two receivers to the left for Miles Holland. Thomas back behind him, takes a snap, beats one man around the corner, gets out of bounds right around the 49-yard line, maybe the 50. Looks like they're going to give it in the 49 on the engineer side of the 50. So Thomas will bring it into engineer territory.
Bobcat faithful will not complain about a spot like that, Rob.
Yeah, really patient that time too by Thomas.
As soon as he got to the edge of the line, he stopped, stuttered, juked, and was gone.
Took the snap, let the defender get a step or two closer, and then he turned it on, put it in another gear, and was out of there. And that time, Thomas up the middle. And that will bring up another Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down for the Bobcats as Thomas will bring it up to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Bobcat offense starting to pick it up, Rob.
Yeah, offense starting to move the ball a little bit and be a little bit more productive after that last series as they put some points on the board. Holland goes back to work, fakes, throws to John Carter. Holland on a screen pass. Holland trying to get around a corner and can't beat the defender. So actually a tackle for a loss of about 2 yards that time.
Yeah, that's a play we've seen the Bobcats use a lot, that little bubble screen to John Carter. And we've seen a lot of success with it throughout the season, Rob, but just this one time didn't work out. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. We'll be back after a few messages.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Welcome back to Hoover and East Field. Rod, the Bobcats have been driving the ball well on offense, but now found a little bit of a stutter.
Yeah, they stuttered on the screenplay there. John Carter not able to get away from the defender, and that doesn't happen very often. Usually Carter's out of there. Trips to the left for Holland. He's sitting looking down the field, and he's going to throw across the middle intended for Adam Spencer to go incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd and 12 for the Bobcats from the 48-yard line.
3rd and long situation for the Bobcats right now, Rob. They've been fairly good. They've picked up on 3rd downs a little bit. Let's see what they can do on this one.
Yeah, could be a big conversion. Yeah, he had a man open down the middle too. Could be a big conversion here if they're able to complete. And he rides Thomas up inside. Thomas makes one man miss, drives forward up to about the 39-yard line with 5:04 on the clock.
Most people may look at a run on a 3rd and 12 situation and scratch their head, but with Eli Thomas, a run on 3rd and 12 just makes sense.
12 yards is easy pickup for Eli Thomas. 4th and 4, the Cats go for it. Holland in the backfield tries to draw the defense off sides, and there's the penalty flag. So we'll get a offsides on the defense. And that penalty will march it 5 yards farther into engineer territory and bring up another Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down for Breathitt County.
Bobcats have done very well after picking up this first down. A big play by Thomas, and now a very disciplined play from.
Smart play call earlier, but now we've take one step forward and going to take another one backward, I believe, as we're going to get a false start on the offense. And we'll march it back 5 yards.
Yeah, it looked to be just a little bit of a miscommunication on the line, Rob.
So 1st and 15 from the 40. Trips to the left for Holland. Thomas to the right. He'll go out as a receiver. Holland looks, going to go deep down the field. He's got a man out there. It's Combs, and it's tipped incomplete. Combs with a hand on it looked to make the catch, but just knocked loose and knocked out of there incomplete. So it'll be 2nd down and 15 from the 40.
Seen it a lot last night, Rob. The Bobcats are looking for that home run ball a lot, and it was very close to happening there.
Well,
same as it did last night with Thomas.
That was a home run coming from Holland if Combs was able to make the catch, and another opportunity to put points on the board. Colin Combs comes into the backfield for the Bobcats, trips to the left again. Alex Strong out at the other receiver on the right side. Combs going to take it up to the 50, still on his feet. Ran out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A good run by Colin Combs.
Great vision by the sophomore. You know, looked like it could have been a very short game, but he found a hole, busted outside, and got and went.
Yeah, way to move the ball, and that'll bring up another Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the Bobcats.
But the Bobcats will also let to keep Combs in the backfield.
They'll give to him again right up inside as he comes around the left. He's on his feet. He's got a block, 5-yard line, and he dives into the end zone. And
Colin Combs just
I
added.
think we've got a touchdown shown, but we've also got a flag on the field. So I was afraid to say anything yet.
Yeah, Rob, good catch. I was about to call it a touchdown too.
It does go against the Bobcats.
Oh, folks, I think we've lost our. Oh,
It's back.
It's back. Yep.
That's happened a couple times.
Yeah.
Deep breaths. Deep breath. 4:15 on the clock. 43-12. Combs with a good carry that time, but we got a penalty on the Bobcats, so that will negate the touchdown, and it'll bring us back with Barnett in the backfield besides Holland, and they'll give to Barnett up inside on his feet, lowers his shoulder, drives forward to about the 11-yard line.
Bobcats are just making the Engineers ride the running back carousel right now, Rob.
You said it, the running back carousel. We really do. We've got just a host of different players that we can bring onto the field.
And free play for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Estill County with too many men on the field. The Bobcats snap the ball, goes forward, and I don't think it's going to matter with the penalty called here.
Yeah.
Young man thought he recovered the fumble, but Estill County had 12 men on the field before the ball was even snapped. So 3:59 on the clock. Your score's 43-12. We'll see if the Bobcats accept or decline the penalty. So too many players on the field for Estill, and we'll get a change of skilled players for the Bobcats.
But the Bobcats may bring in the heavy set, Rob. I don't know if I've seen number 78 Chris Sizemore run to the huddle or not, but you would assume maybe from the 5 in they might bring in that set.
Well, Holland's bringing the play in. Looked like there was a number of skill players that switched out. We're starting on the 6-yard line at midfield. So the Bobcats get set.
The bone.
And we're going into the wishbone. Holland under center, turns, gives to Gibson in the backfield, lowers his shoulder. He'll get up to about the 3-yard line. It's kind of nice to see the Cats bring out the wishbone.
Yeah, Rob, as you were saying, we saw a lot of skill players come in, but looks like it was the majority of our running backs out there. As we have Jaden Gibson, Eli Thomas, and Braden Barnett as Jaden Gibson tags out for Colin Combs.
Yep. So 3:34 on the clock. Holland comes into the huddle with the play. 43-12. Bobcats knocking on the door. Ball spotted on the 4-yard line. Back into the wishbone again. Holland under center. Takes a snap. Turns. Gives to Combs. Combs lowers the shoulder. Made at the line of scrimmage. No pickup that time.
Engineers defense doing a good job bowing up here at the 5-yard line, Rob.
Yeah, the Bobcats stopped on that one right at the line of scrimmage, and looks like we're going to get a timeout. Timeout for the Bobcats, and we'll take it with them here for Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be right back.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Welcome back, folks, to Hoover East Field as the Bobcats are at what looks to be 5-yard line, Rob. And they've had a little trouble punching in here as the Estill County Engineers defense bowed up a few times.
Yeah, Estill doing a good job and holding their ground here with inside the 5-yard line. As Holland will go back to the gun, we've got a whistle quick.
Oh, offsides from the sideline judges
on the defense. So I think that'll be half the distance to the goal if that's against Estill, like the initial
So could also bring up
penalty look like?
a Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the Bobcats. No, still third down.
Yep, still third. So 3rd and 1. Snap. Give to Barnett. Barnett dances, and he's in the end zone. So Braden Barnett again finds the end zone for the Bobcats with 2:50 third. So Barnett finds the end zone. He scored both touchdowns here tonight or today for the Bobcats.
Barnett looking like a big end zone threat for the Bobcats right now, Rob.
Another family pharmacy scoring play for the Bobcats as Barnett again able to punch it in for the Cats once they get inside the 5-yard line. And the Spencers will come out to attempt the point after. Wyatt Spencer steps it off with 2:45 on the clock. And the ball is in the air, and it's up, and it's good. Point after good makes it 50-12. Bobcats controlling this one over the Engineers. We'll take a quick break on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll be back.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home of the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management, sliding fee scale, and 340B drug pricing. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m., 487-9505, and Quantum Healthcare, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., 436-0711, or visit our webpage, kymha.com.
All right, folks, we are back from Hoover and East Field. Running clock now with 1:08 here for the Bobcats as they go up 50-12. Burton sets the ball on the tee, and he'll walk it off and get ready to kick this one to the Engineers.
Yeah, you got to lock the switch here, Rob. Burton's been a very good kicker for the Bobcats so far this year.
And that one's going to fall about the 35, take a bounce back to the 30 where the young man that received it will be tackled right at the 30.
Yeah.
Trying to see the number. I couldn't tell who it was. But anyway, the Bobcats, Jagger Burton doing a great job with the kicking game.
He can kick it deep. He can kick it short. We can do a little squib like we just saw. He seems to be a very versatile leg for the Bobcats.
And we've been bragging on him on defense. He's done a great job on defense here against the Engineers today.
Yep.
Engineers with a different set here. They got a man in motion from the 2 receiver side, 2 backs in the backfield. And Manus going to keep it and be tackled.
Looks like Sawyer Hall had him wrapped up, and a few other Bobcats helped him.
Hall to tackle for a loss, I believe.
It looks like it may have been a busted play, though, Rob. Manus looked to hand the ball off to his right, and the running back was his left.
That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter as we get ready to start the fourth. The Bobcats up 50-12. We'll take a break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll be back.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
Thanks again to the Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance and the Little Flower Clinic. They are a full-service medical clinic. The law office of David A. Johnson with offices in Hazard and Jackson. People's Bank of Jackson working together to build success. And SEC Auto Sales, where they are the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. And Wolfe County Tourism, come see all that Wolfe County has to offer. Handoff this time for the Engineers up the middle, tackled by number 5. That's Caleb Neese, I believe, out there for
Yeah, it looks like the Bobcats have made
Bobcats.
a few subs here, Rob.
Got Trenton Noble also in there. Carroll that time on the ball carrier. And he'll bring it up 5 yards. So it'll be moved up to the 37-yard line. 3rd and 5 for the Engineers. Bobcats showing blitz. Carroll again in the backfield. Brings it up to the 40.
It's like a tackle made by number 21, Alex Strong, on the play, Rob.
So it'll be 4th down and about 2 yards to move the chains. 10:53 on the clock. We do have a running clock now, as we mentioned, with the score being 50-12. Manus looking for the call from the sideline. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 in the backfield with Manus. He'll take the snap, sit back, look to throw. Screen pass again over to the running back, and he's going to be tackled over just out the 50-yard line. And that was number 40. Wasn't Carroll in the backfield, but that was number 40 coming out of the backfield. That is Michael Green, senior defensive back and running back for the Engineers. And that's a Buckhorn Children's and Family Services first down for Estill County.
Looks like the tackle was also made by number 0 on the play, Adam Spencer. Looks like he came down from the safety position and made the tackle. Or number 25, Colin Combs. I wasn't too sure on the number, Rob.
Give inside. I believe that is Carroll this time. He'll break 1 tackle, and he's brought down immediately by the next man. And Colin Combs on the tackle that time for the Bobcats. So Carroll with a pickup of 5 yards for the Engineer. And it'll be spotted on the 44-yard line on the right hash for Manus. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 backs back beside him. Manus takes a snap, sets back in the pocket, throws long, deep towards the end zone. And it's going to be caught. And we got a flag. But I think that may be on Breathitt. I don't know. It's coming from the line judge on that side. And the pass was complete to Hunter Bingham.
Actually, it looks like it may have been on Estill County as the Bobcat defenders are walking back towards the midfield line.
So we do have a penalty called against Estill County. So that, yep, offensive pass interference, no touchdown for Estill County as they'll walk it back on the penalty, and the Bobcats are looking at.
Yeah, it looks like the receiver may have pushed the defender off. It looked like he was kind of pushing himself down a little bit on that catch when he went up. So, yeah.
Bobcat defense looking at pushing the Engineers back a little farther with the penalty, 2nd and 20. And they'll give in the backfield to Carroll again on the carry. So with 8:10 on the clock, score still 50-12, running clock. Engineer fans not happy about the penalty and the callback on the touchdown.
Yeah.
So Manus moving some people around from left to right on his receiving core is.
Yeah, it looks like the Engineers are just trying to reduce the damage a little bit, Rob.
I think so, yeah. So 2 receivers each side again for Manus. Carroll in the backfield. And through pass across the middle, going to be complete.
Yeah, good fall and catch by number 6, which is Peyton Brumbaugh.
Up to the 47-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 17 or 4th and 7 now.
Yeah, good catch by the sophomore. Looks like he was led a little bit to catch it, secure it, and go to the ground.
Good pitch and catch by Estill County, and they'll work on fourth down here, trying to make something happen and make a conversion. Manus looks across, and he'll keep it. He's got an opening. He's going to try to get up to the stick's going to be tackled. He stretches out, but tackled by Alex Strong. And I don't think he's going to make the first down.
Looks like he also had some help from Jagger Burton, too, on the play, Rob.
So they got right up to the 41-yard line. They needed to get to the 40, and he's just going to be shy of the completion. So a turnover on downs, and the Bobcats will come back out and take over with the Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the Cats from the 41-yard line on the left hash.
Good stand from the Breathitt defense. Of course, got a little stroke of lay luck there with the offensive pass interference. Good job defending from that position as well.
And Manus just shy of getting that first down, trying to keep the Engineer faithful fans happy here. But Holland going to throw it down the field, and it's going to go incomplete, intended for John Carter Holland. 6 minutes on the clock here in the fourth. 50-12, still your score. Bobcats in the lead over Estill County.
Yeah, Bobcats might still be, as we said early on, the consensus was that the Bobcats were a little upset they had to come back today, so they might still be wanting to put some more points up on the board, Rob.
Yeah, you never know on a game like this that was delayed. Many of the starters still in the game for both ball clubs.
And even like it was delayed, played, and delayed again.
Yeah. That's hard to do on a traveling team, even though it's just an hour up the road. Holland going to dump the screen pass up to Thomas. Thomas with a couple of defenders to beat. He makes two of them miss. And the third one able to make the tackle over into Engineer territory. But it'll be good for the Buckhorn Children and Family Services first down for the Bobcats. Thanks again to our sponsors, Dr. Stephen Howard Chiropractic, Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, Jiffy Mart, and Rose Brothers Department Stores.
Good play call by the Bobcat offense there. Of course, that last play where Holland had to step out of the pocket and throw the ball, there's a lot of pressure. So good call on the screenplay.
Yeah, nice screenplay. Worked. Holland got one coming from behind. He's tackled. He throws it up. It's incomplete. But Holland takes a hit that time. Got a hit from behind. So 2nd and 10 from the 49 for the Bobcats with 4:30 on the clock. And we've got a few
subs
coming in.
Looks like number 76 tagged out. That's Tate Skidmore. And number 75, let me find his number real quick.
I think that's Alex.
It's Alex.
Neese.
Wyatt Alex.
Yep.
Wyatt Alex.
So Caleb Neese with the carry, pickup of about a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 9. Holland waiting on the call from the sideline. At this point in time, the offense going to be very cautious. Let the clock tick down as far as they can. Holland, quick screen pass to Adam Spencer up to the 37, maybe the 38-yard line.
Yeah, great play from Spencer. We know the Holland to Holland connection is big, but we've also seen him connect with Adam Spencer a little bit on those bubble screens, which is a great way to set up next year when John Carter Holland graduates.
So we got a big switch up front. We got a number of players switched out on the line. The whole offensive line's different now for the Bobcats. Holland with Neese beside him, 2 receivers each side. Give to Neese in the backfield. He gets away from one defender, makes the turn up to about the 35-yard line. So Caleb Neese with a good run.
Nope. Looks like we may have had someone fall down. And
didn't get 5 yards. Looked like he did, but we're going to spot it at about the 44. Or the 36, my bad. 36-yard line. Holland waiting on the snap. 2:35 on the clock. He'll move Neese over to the left. 2 receivers each side. Take the snap, give to Neese in the backfield, and he'll be tackled by number 78.
Number 78, Tyson Taylor on the tackle.
2:17 now on the clock for the Bobcats. 3rd and 11 for the Cats. 2 receivers each side. Holland will work with Caleb Neese in the backfield with him. 1:55 on the clock. Cats going to let the clock run down just as far as they can.
Yeah. While they let that happen, let's just discuss how the Bobcats faced adversity well. The Engineers did have a chance coming into today, but they faced it well and put more points up on the board and allowed them to have a running clock.
Neese in the backfield again gets away from one defender, but he's going to be tackled right around the line of scrimmage again. And it'll bring up 4th and 11 with 1:30 on the clock.
Bobcats look dominant all game, Rob.
Yeah, they really have. They able to put some more points on the board. Got it up to a situation where it was a running clock after the delay from last night. And with 1:10 on the clock now, the Bobcats still with Caleb Neese in the backfield. They'll let the clock run down below 1 minute, I would imagine, before they snap the ball. 58 seconds. We still got 9 seconds on the play clock, and we got a flag. And I think we got a sideline warning. Sideline warning on the Bobcats. Mike Holcomb, assistant coach, talking to the line judge over there. He might have had something to do with that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So the Bobcats with 48 seconds now on the clock. 50-12 your score. 2 receivers each side. Neese just to the right of Holland. He'll let the clock run down just as far as he can. Takes a snap, gives to Neese in the backfield. Neese trying to get away from a couple of Engineer defenders. He'll get back to the initial line of scrimmage and ran out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Clock continues to run with 20 seconds on the clock. I would imagine both teams would line up at the 50 at this point. I don't think we're going to be able to, Estill will be able to get a play off. That will be the ball game here from Estill County. The Bobcats victorious in the rain delay weather holdover Saturday edition of Bobcat football, 50-12. We'll take a quick break on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll be right back.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
All right, folks, we are back. Bluegrass Sports Nation bringing you the Saturday edition of high school football here as the Breathitt Bobcats are victorious over the Estill Engineers, 50-12 here at Hoover Neese Field. Evan, just a show of offensive, exceptional execution last night by the offense. They had a lot of number of issues with defensive penalties that kept Estill County in the game and kind of gave them a fighting chance coming back in today, being down 3 scores. They thought they still had a chance to stay in this thing. But Breathitt's defense really played a lot more discipline, and they looked a lot better today than they did yesterday, and they were able to shut Estill County down. Mainly, they're moving the ball through the air a few times, and Manus able to keep the ball, but Breathitt forcing them to punt on numerous occasions. Breathitt will move to 2-1 on the season, and next week they will travel to Hazard for a game on September the 12th, and that is one that I've mentioned a couple times. Looks to be a big one on the schedule as Hazard, one of those teams that I believe has got their game moved to tonight also, I think, and they're undefeated.
Yeah, it should be a very big game, and like you were saying, discipline's going to be a big thing going into this week, and also attitude. Right now, a lot of the players might be upset. I know I heard that last night that like a lot of them are just upset. Why are we coming back here today? But they need to get rid of that attitude. They need to sit down. They need to be calm, and then get ready for this week because Hazard is going to be a very big game for them.
Yeah, rest up, get prepared for Hazard, and do what you got to do next week, and clean up some of the little penalties and some of the things that they did wrong on defense this week during practice.
Most definitely. Discipline is going to be a big thing this next week, Rob.
Thanks again to all of our sponsors here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We couldn't do it without all you guys. We know that you're getting ready to tune us off and tune in to the Wildcats as they're taking on Ole Miss. We are too. We will be back next week from Hazard to bring you all the action of the Bobcats and the Bulldogs. For James Strong,